Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
We're doing great. We're very, very excited to have you here. When I first heard that you might be willing to come, I said, well, what do we have to do? Get up at 4 in the afternoon, come in 4 in the afternoon to do the interview by phone? No, she's going to stop by the studio and play. Yeah. And I couldn't believe it because I had seen some video, obviously, and had seen the news reports after the death of Michael Jackson and seen you play and knew that you were awesome. And in the last 5 minutes, while you guys have been sitting here just warming up, like blown away in here.
It's crazy.
She just learned Freebird in like 2 seconds, Josh.
Yeah, I still haven't learned Freebird.
No, I think I was just playing Sweet Home Alabama.
And then he starts playing Freebird and she picks right up on it, Brian.
So good.
Now, Brian, how old are you? About 12?
Look at it, I'm 22.
He's 22.
Yeah.
And you were 24?
Yes.
Or was 24. Now, a great story about you. You grew up, is it Adelaide, Australia?
That's right, yeah, Adelaide.
And Josh, by the way, Josh plays guitar too, so this will excite him. She played with Carlos Santana when she was like 4. No, how old were you?
No, I was actually 18. I picked up electric guitar when I was 11 because of Carlos. He came to Adelaide, Australia and played, and I was playing classical guitar at the time. And I turned to my dad and said, I don't want to play classical anymore, that's boring. I want to play electric. And so I begged him for electric guitar, just like Carlos's, and I got a second-hand Paul Smith. I never put it down. I actually wore out a VHS video of
really?
Yeah, of Santana, and I just want to learn all his solos and everything, and be just like him. I just thought he was awesome.
Well, obviously he's one of the greatest in the world. And now the story that I read yesterday, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that you played on a tour with Carrie Underwood. Or you played with Carrie Underwood. Michael Jackson saw you, and then he called you.
Yeah, I got to play with Carrie on the Grammy Awards. Got to jam out on Last Name,
right.
And that was so much fun. It was really nice of her to invite me up. I'm a big country fan and a big fan of hers, and yeah, and Mike Bearden, the musical director from Michael Jackson, saw me there and actually reached out to me through MySpace. He sent me an email and said, would you like to come in and audition to be Michael Jackson's lead guitar player? And I thought it was a joke.
Who wouldn't?
I think I was sitting in a studio at that time, and I got the email through, and I was talking to people in the studio about it, and they was like, "Wow, that's crazy," just really insane. And it was for real. So I went in and I auditioned for Mike Bearden, and then played for Michael Jackson that night. He came in, and it was just crazy.
Well, I want you've got a great song, and we listened to it yesterday. We loved it. We're going to play it in a little bit, and the song is called "According to You." But obviously, there's a great deal of interest in "This Is It" and the tour that you were going to go to at the O2 with Michael Jackson. And you said you met him. He came in and heard you play.
Yeah.
What was he like?
Oh, it was crazy. I was so nervous. I've never been that nervous my whole life. He came in and sat down on the couch, and we went in to beat it, and they cranked up my guitar, and I did the solo. Finally got it right, and then he hired us all that night. It was just it was an amazing night, and
so you got hired that night.
Yeah, after playing for him.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, he hired us all.
Now you're in the one piece of footage right after he died that came out from the "This Is It" rehearsal.
Yeah.
Is where he's over, and that's you playing the guitar, and he's pointing at you. That may turn into one of the most iconic pieces of video, musically for decades to come.
Yeah, it was very, very crazy. It was like a dream come true to work with him, and it's so devastating he had to pass, and the whole world was in shock. Let's
talk about Ori now. You've got a single, "According to You," which we're going to play here in just a second. You guys are going to play for us some today. I want to hear some of the. You got your acoustic guitars out now, and then I want to hear some of the licks that you were going to play at with the Michael Jackson show.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah.
All right, what are you going to play for us?
We're going to play "Drive Away," which is. When you looked at me, my world changed completely. So you are the first thing that is on my mind. So baby, it's not hard to see that I fell in love so completely. So you are the best thing that I got in my life. Yeah, you know what? I got the time, I got the place, I got this love for you. At this moment, don't you feel it? I know that it's gonna be the same always for me. to forever. So you are the best thing that I got in my life. Yeah, you know what? I got the time, I got the place, I got the stuff for you. And this moment, though you feel it, I know that it's gonna be the same for the rest of me. So I said to you, baby, let's drive away and leave this place now for one day. So baby, let's move tonight. It's the first day of the rest of our lives. Yeah, I just wanna run away. Tell my life to embrace all this pain now. Wouldn't it just be nice to drive away so we get every time? So let's drive away and leave this place up for one day. Baby, let's move tonight. So baby, let's drive away and leave this place out for one day. So baby, let's move tonight. It's the best day of the rest of our lives. Yeah, I just wanna run away. Tell my back to erase all this pain now. Wouldn't it just be nice to drive away so we get every time? Just wanna drive away tonight. Okay, yeah, that's good stuff.
Do you feel less than a man now, Josh? What about? Could you play some of the Michael Jackson stuff that you would have played on tour? Did you go to a crossroads in the middle of the night and sell your soul to the devil or anything? Can we play a little bit of that Leonard Skinner you were playing for him earlier? It sounds
This
awesome.
is just kind of tuned differently, so it might sound a little weird, but
Okay.
if I had anyway. Something like that. Yeah, this guitar's actually tuned to D, so.
Orianthi's our guest in the studio,
You've heard of that.
and her new single is called "According to You." Thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time
Thank you
with
for
us
having
today.
me.